What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the three, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the four. And it's Morant in at the one spot. Second chance shot, Rose. Here's Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Brooks with a screen on Rose. Now here's Morant for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Brunson against Bane. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. And too long on the shot. Morant looking around. And that one drops. Morant's got the first points of the night for the Grizzlies.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Brunson. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Here's Barrett. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Handle a screen on Brooks. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Randall against Jackson. Randall with some nice D.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Rose. Randall, a screen on Morant. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Brunson. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. All sorts of time. On the wing, Bain. Another shot. The Knicks pull it in.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Brunson, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bain. The three. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Brunson. And there's the drive. A beautiful reverse layup. Brunson's got 5.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Jackson a screen on Rose. Here's Morant. Rose with some nice D. New York leading by 5. It's Randall with the drive. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rose. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
The first one falls.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And New York making a change here. Quickly is checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morant against Quickly. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Quickly against Morant. Quickly the pass to Randall. Over Jackson. New York missing again.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Bain. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Brooks misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Quickly, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar is checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Fournier comes in for Jalen Brunson. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Back to Quickly. Robinson up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He dishes it to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Offensive rebound. Robinson, that's good.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
There's a good screen. Jones kicks to Clark. Jones up top, quickly covering, and it's good. 2 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Toppin. Right side Robinson. Pass to Quickly. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Jones nets for two. Memphis the rebound. The second chance effort. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Fournier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hand in his face, and Fournier says it doesn't matter. I'll take these 2.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Brooks. Takes it inside. And his 3rd shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. 1:57 left in the first. And it's quickly missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside, Jones. Brooks outside. Over Barrett. And another miss by Memphis.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Quickly against Jones. Bobbed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, Quickly. There's the triple. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Reddish, he's checked in for New York. And he sinks the second.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now, here's Quickly. 7 points in the game. Fournier for 3. And Robinson throws it down.
So strong. Robinson completes the play. And now let's see if he can finish it off at the line for the three-point play.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones against Quickly. Jones with it. Here's Jackson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Knicks lead by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Payne and Williams are your wingmen. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Bain. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Bain for 3. Rebounded by Rose.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Williams passes to Bain. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Back to Williams. Pass to Morant for the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He's looking for Toppin and finds him.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got his first points of the game.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Jackson, a screen on Rose. Inside. Jackson misses. The Knicks leading by 17. Outside Rose. Passes to Reddish. Randall, a screen on Williams. Here's Reddish. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Now, here's Bain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rose finds Brunson. Over Bain. Brunson, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 19. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Reddish. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Here's Rose. Following the basket by John Morant. Barrett with a screen on Morant. Here's Rose. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Morant with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Rose against Morant. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Brunson up top, guarded by Bain. Top of the key, Rose. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense. Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Here's Barrett. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And the rejection by Clark. Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Toppin. Fournier comes in for Jalen Brunson. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. Now Brooks, following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the pass to Quickly. Pass to Barrett.
I'm open right here.
And Barrett slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Jones. Tillman's shot is good. Tillman's got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Quickly the pass to Robinson. Randall outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Outside Robinson. Goes up from the top of the key. That shot off. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Out to the right wing. Here's Konchar. He's guarded by Fournier. And there it is for him.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. Fournier with the screen on Brooks. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score. Well, there's no doubt that RJ Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones. And that one falls for Clark. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Grant, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
You think about all the ways that RJ Barrett is getting that scoring done. Versatile.
1:04 left in the first half. It's stolen by Randall. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Now Morant. 16 points for him. From downtown, Fournier pulls it down.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Morant against Barrett. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks, so neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Reddish with the slam.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
It's stolen by Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Five seconds left to play in the first half. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
and as we dive into this, it's been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
In the corner, it's Bain. Adams trying to free himself up. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his third foul of the game. Payne for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Rose. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Randall a screen on Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barrett. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Now, I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
They recover it. Rose looking around. Second shot opportunity. And it's Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Barrett finds Randall, and that one is good. Randall's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Morant. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Barrett with the ball. He's got 14 feet away. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
The 3 from Morant. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Barrett. No good off the front iron. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. Got 23 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. Back to Barrett. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Going inside. Shot from the low block. He squares up and sinks it. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The 3 from Morant. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. And here's Barrett. 18 points for him. Brooks on the double team. Here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Morant. Robinson with the block. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Barrett. The 10-footer. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
RJ not getting distracted by the defense closing in on him. That's a nice-looking jumper.
Adams with the screen on Rose. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. And the 3 off target.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And Randall throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Robinson. He feeds it to Barrett. And he gets the basket. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones, the pass to Tillman. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Quickly kicks to Fournier. Over Williams. Fournier's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
An impressive feat last year. Fournier set the record for most threes in a season by a Knicks player.
And that number surpassed the great John Starks mark. Fournier always brings great shooting wherever it is that he plays, and especially from the three-point line.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Kicks it out to Jones. Clark outside. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Memphis moving it around. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Baines checked in for Concho. Clark, the pass to Jones. Outside, Bain. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
The Grizzlies with another miss. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing quickly. There's the pick. The pass to Hartenstein. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jones, the pass to Bain. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Fournier against Bain. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second basket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Bain. Shoots over Fournier. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And for Memphis, they're shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Bain. And stolen by Fournier. And here's the fast break. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Buries the corner 3. Reddish has got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside, Bain. Shoots over Fournier. And again, Memphis no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And that one, good. Bain's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fournier pass to Toppin. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Jones against Quickly. Jones kicks to Bain. And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant left side. From down in the low post, it goes. Morant's got 27 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Grimes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
They retain possession. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Toppin up top. Here's Grimes. Back to Toppin. Stolen by Jackson. Bain drives in. Brooks with no one around. Poked away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Now here's Morant. Guarded closer. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes, guarded by Morant. Count that bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Screen by Adams. Morant dishes to Adams. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Outside for Jackson. Goes back up. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. In the corner, it's Toppin. Kept alive by New York.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Morant outside. Feeds to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bain. 6 to shoot. The three from Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Sims, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sims has got his first 2 points.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And a fast break now for New York. And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one falls for Brunson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. He's off on the second.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Mikhailuk passes to Reddish. Randall from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Rose, and the rejection by Morant. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's good from Morant. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Now the feed to Randall. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Now Brunson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Grant, and that one drops for him.
And they've had assists now in their last
3 baskets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's good from Morant. Here's Fournier. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Rose. Connects on the 9-footer. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Morant passes to Tillman. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Left side Rose. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Rose has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Fournier out there as a floor spacer, someone who's going to stretch out the defense and give everybody room to operate, make their jobs a little bit easier.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Conjo.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Rose kicks to Fournier. Rose against Morant. Clock at 6. Rose, no good. And that one's good. Morant's got 41. And so it's New York with it. Fournier with the ball. Passes it to Robinson. Tries again.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Knicks.
First one falls for him.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
There's the pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Outside Fournier. Trying to get open is Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here are the Grizzlies now. Bain for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And here is Quickly. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting the win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, R.J. Barrett.